the bikes, the light rail, the parks. All of these have caused websites and magazines to name Portland the greenest city in America. Many have also recognized Oregon for being one of the most environmentally conscious states. It was the first to implement a statewide bottle recycling program, and Forbes magazine says it has a low carbon footprint.
Many are wondering what approach Oregon will take on plastic bags to continue its leadership in environmental policy.
Banning plastic bags is a nationwide issue, with many counties and cities considering getting rid of the thin film plastic. Legislators tried to pass a statewide plastic bag ban in Oregon in the 2011 session, but the bill failed in committee. Though the bill is dead, the controversy is well and alive.
When plastic bags are placed in the commingling, it's a nightmare for us.
Far West Fibers is the largest recycler in Oregon. Plastic bags put in the commingling clog the recycling screens so the materials don't separate.
We estimate that it costs our company in excess of $60,000 a month between the plants to clean out those screens and to get that plastic film out of the system.
Besides causing problems with recycling centers, many claim they create problems in the environment.
That can affect a lot of inland animals, birds and fish in the rivers, birds that live near the rivers, but it also can definitely affect fish out in the sea.
Andy Keller founded Chico Bag, a reusable bag company, after visiting a landfill near his home in Chico, California in late 2004.
And visually what stood out to me were all the plastic bags. And there were just thousands and thousands of plastic bags, and they were caught on the equipment, and they were blowing around, and the birds were pecking at them, and they were caught on the fences.
There have been 5 identified garbage pits in the ocean. Keller visited the garbage pit in the South Pacific Gyre off of Chile and describes it as soup.
The plastic essentially accumulates in these zones because of the way that the currents work. It creates a bit of a dead zone, a bit of a vortex where the plastic will enter and then it doesn't get kicked out of there unless there's a huge storm.
Helix Poly, one of the country's main plastic bag manufacturers, says grocery bags are not the sole problem.
If they can give me a study that says plastic retail carryout bags, not bread bags, not garment bags, not construction film, not chip bags, is the cause of the significant problem, I'd really welcome to see that, but there is no report out there that says that.
Helix Poly says that reusable and paper bags cause more environmental harm than plastic bags.
The environmental footprint, it's a significantly better product regarding greenhouse gas emissions.
Oregon State Senator Alan Olson rallied against the Oregon bill because of this. He sees another solution.
There's plastic around. Plastic is something we use daily. We have plastic in our lives everywhere we go. So let's learn how to recycle it.
Stores like Fred Meyer and Safeway already have plastic bag recycling collectors. In the summer of 2010, Fred Meyer took plastic bags out of all their Portland area stores in preparation for a statewide ban.
Because we've been functioning with plastic bags for 30 plus years, so we needed to know how to function without them, what we needed to do to make it continue to be convenient and easy for our customers, and get some feedback from our customers.
To Fred Meyer's surprise, customers didn't bring their reusable bags.
When you take plastic away, the customer didn't automatically switch to reusable, which I think we sort of thought they would. The customer switched to paper.
To help with the cost-related problems, the 2011 bill included a provision that charged the consumer 5 cents for using paper bags.
Remember, the price of the plastic bag and the price of the paper bag is already built into the groceries. They're already paid for. That extra nickel was just a little kick. 1 billion times a nickel. Lots and lots and lots of money.
Though a statewide solution is gone for now, Portland Mayor Sam Adams has expressed an interest in a citywide ban.
This is a regulation focused on those retailers that generate the most single-use plastic checkout bags. If approved, it'll go into effect October 15th. It will ban the single-use plastic checkout bags.
The state legislation had a 5-cent fee for using paper bags. The city ban will not have this fee.
It's tough to remember your reusable bags, especially without an incentive to remember them, such as some sort of fee or deposit on your other options. So that's why we were pretty adamant that the legislation needed it to include some sort of incentive to use reusable bags.
Meanwhile, Far West Fibers and Oregon Recyclers Association joined with Helix Poly to help with bag recycling.
But what it really comes down to is getting that message across to the residents that if If you put that film plastic in there, some of the recycling that you put in your roll cart may not end up being recycled because of that plastic film.
Oregon has always been a leader in recycling, and it really was shocked us when the legislators said we're going to ban 100% recyclable product.
Now that the state legislation is dead, people are looking at Portland for its cue.
The plastic bag legislation may have died in the 2011 session, but the issue is well and alive. Oregon has been a leader in green legislation, but the question is, will it continue on its recycling path or simply ban the bag? Kacie Yearout, Oregon Capital News.